Get ready for the morning rush.
A quick wrap of your news and weather. We start with Kristen Curry.
Our next big weather maker moving in today in the form of a cold front, and it's already past that I-40 corridor. Putting this into motion, you'll notice the rain chances favoring areas along and east of the central mountains here. So eastern slopes, heads up, you could be looking at the possibility of heavy rain, but way more isolated as you get into southern Colorado and western and central areas. A lot of space in between these storms, but we do have the possibility of even a spot storm here in the metro. We've got more on the way for tomorrow. We'll send things back over to Adam.
As you get ready to head out the door following the day's top local stories, we'll start now with Catherine Mazzone.
CNN is offering advice to former ITT Tech students. The for-profit school recently closed all of its schools nationwide. That's about 40,000 students from more than 130 campuses. Today and Thursday, CNN will hold information sessions where former ITT Tech students can learn about their financial aid status, how to best manage their debt, and the possibility of transferring credits. Both meetings will be on CNM's campus from 3 to 5 at Max Salazar Hall. Crystal?
Thanks, Catherine. Jury selection continues today in the trial of two former APD officers charged in the death of homeless camper James Boyd. Boyd was fatally shot in 2014 after a long standoff in the foothills. Prosecutors argue lethal force was not necessary. The officers claimed their lives and the lives of other officers were in danger. If convicted of second-degree murder, the officers face up to 15 years in prison.
The trial for accused cop killer Andrew Romero continues this morning. Jurors are expected to hear more witness testimony. And at some point this week, key witness Tabitha Littles, who prosecutors say was in the car with Romero, is expected to testify against her then boyfriend.
New at 6, Santa Fe Mayor Javier Gonzalez, along with city councilors, are pushing for a better plan to help retain more officers in the capital city. That's according to the Santa Fe New Mexican. This despite rumors that APD may be trying to lure in more officers from around the state with its big sign-on bonuses. Right now, the city's budget constraints could make it harder for them to compete. No word yet on an exact plan, but the union there is pushing to reinstate 1% raises every year for its officers.
Balloon Fiesta organizers are still in talks with Sandia Pueblo over its decision to ban balloons from landing on its reservation. This comes just weeks before Balloon Fiesta is set to begin. Some pilots say it's forcing them to rethink the way they fly, and it's causing some outrage. From online petitions to Facebook groups, community members are speaking out and even encouraging people to boycott Sandia Pueblo. What one man is calling for on Facebook coming up in the 5 Facts. Adam?
Voters preparing for November should know the proposed sick leave ordinance will not be on the city's ballot this election. Recently, a judge decided the full 7 pages of the ordinance would have to appear, allowing people to understand what exactly they're voting on. Last week, Bernalillo County commissioners decided against putting it on the ballot. News 13 has learned the city has decided it will put it on the ballot next year since it's a city issue.
The governor now announcing the state's new Environment Department Secretary, Butch Tungate, has served as Deputy Secretary of the Environment Department since 2011. He worked with the department for 23 years in various roles. He now replaces Ryan Flynn, who left the Environment Department in July for the New Mexico Oil and Gas Association. That's a lobbying group for the oil and gas industry. Chris.
Metro Threat Index for today at a 3. When these spotty storms get in here, I do think we're just going to be looking at some rain, gusty winds, and possibly lightning, but really just some much needed rain at that. And this will be an afternoon evening event very similar to what we had yesterday. Adam?
Now in Taiwan, people are preparing for the worst as Super Typhoon Meranti races towards the island's southernmost tip. The typhoon is now a Category 5 storm, and it's due to make landfall tomorrow morning local time, bringing with it 150-mile-per-hour winds and the possibility of deadly flash floods and devastating mudslides.
On to new news this morning. Family members of passengers on board missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 are asking for another search. This after several new pieces of debris that could belong to the missing plane have been found in Madagascar. The pieces found appear to show burn marks. Australian Transport Safety Bureau experts will forensically examine the pieces to determine where they came from and what happened to them.
As you wake up today, a temporary ceasefire in Syria continues to hold. That ceasefire, which went into effect at sundown, is expected to allow for deliveries of humanitarian aid. U.S. officials hope it will eventually pave the way for an end to the country's bloody civil war.
On to some overnight news now. This morning, 2 U.S. B-1 bombers flew over South Korea as a warning to North Korea after its recent nuclear test, according to U.S. officials. The flyover was also done to settle the nerves in South Korea. South Korea does not have nuclear weapons and relies on the U.S. as a deterrent to the north.
President Obama and Bill Clinton are campaigning for Hillary Clinton in separate states today as the Democratic nominee for president continues to battle pneumonia. Clinton sought to deal with the fallout on Monday by calling in to CNN. She insisted she was feeling much better and said she didn't think the diagnosis would be a big deal. Meanwhile, violence erupted at a Donald Trump rally in North Carolina as the Republican candidate slammed Clinton for calling his supporters deplorable.
Now to look over Washington, D.C. this morning as Florida Governor Rick Scott heads to Capitol Hill to lobby for Zika funding today. Yesterday, the president urged congressional leaders to provide more money to fight the virus and avert a government shutdown. Obama says he's hopeful both matters will be resolved in the coming weeks.
A traffic note here for you happening today in Santa Fe. Crews will continue work on the diverging Diamond interchange. The closures on Cerrillos will run through September 16th. They're going to start at 9 every night and continue until 6 the following mornings. Contractors will focus on retaining walls and paving. Officials say the interchange will eventually improve traffic flow and allow for expansion in the future. For full details on closures, just go to the KRQE News app. Kristen?
All right, let's take a look at that morning drive. At this point, still a little sluggish as we get towards the I-25 intersection here on Paseo. Those eastbound lanes still very sluggish as you approach Ventura. So give yourself extra time if you're taking Paseo eastbound. Also know that Coors northbound is still a little sluggish too, south of Rio Bravo, but no major incidents for your morning commute on this Tuesday morning. Something's back to you.
All right, it's Military and Veterans Appreciation Day at the State Fair, and that means all active and retired military members with a valid ID get in free. For everybody else, admission is $2 today with $12 ride wristbands.
Also today, listen to this. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? 10 New Mexico restaurants will go up against one another for the championship title, the second annual Chicharron Challenge. Judges will make the final decision on which one fires up the tastiest pigskin. Kristen Curry is going to be among the judges, putting her taste buds to the test. Boy, did they have to twist your arm to get you to do this?
They're just calling my name already. It's the sound of goodness right there.
This is a tough job.
It is. You got to make sure you have, your taste buds on point, clean palate between the entries.
That you bring some back for your colleagues. There's lots to think about.
A little bit more question. All right, time now for the 5 facts you need to know.
Number 5 this morning. There's a new green chili cheeseburger master in New Mexico. 10 restaurants faced off in the green chili cheeseburger challenge at the state fair. For 2 years in a row, Fuddruckers took the title, but this year, Laguna Burger from the 66 Pit Stop in Laguna is walking away with bragging rights.
Oh, they look delicious. Number 4 now, if you're planning to get a thrill on the rides at the state fair this week, the safety inspector says there's no need to worry. News 13 tagged along for yesterday morning's inspections. The safety manager for Ride Hoffer's Rides checks nearly 50 rides every day. The inspector adds when people think traveling carnivals are less safe, he says rides are actually inspected more often.
At number 3, looking at a few more storms today. Spot storms here in the metro possible, but areas along and east of the Central Mountains and over the plains, you will be favored for the best rain coverage today. High temps in the low 80s for the rest of the week.
All right, number 2 this morning, we've learned that a landfill worker is the man facing charges linked to the recent scare at the Sunport. Police say Jeremy Danielson was arrested for taking that suspicious device through Sunport security in his luggage. TSA workers say it did test positive for an ingredient associated with explosives. Danielson says he was traveling to Washington, D.C. to present the device at a Department of Energy conference, and he's now facing a 4th-degree felony.
On to number 1 now. As we told you earlier this morning, many are speaking out on social media protesting Sandia Pueblo's plan to not allow hot air balloons to land on their land. Now, one man has started a Facebook protest calling on people to boycott the Pueblo, including the casino, RV park, convenience stores, and golf course. People in the group are hoping a boycott is what breaks this ban. Balloon Fiesta officials did meet with leaders from the Sandia Pueblo yesterday. They are planning to meet with them again soon. We'll let you know how that story develops.
Cool science coming up after the break on KRQE this morning on Fox New Mexico. We'll see you then.